Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Now here's Giannis. Left side Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA, both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, when he gets going on the dribble, no one can stop Giannis. He's just too much.
They get it back. Back to George. Pass to Edgecombe. Clock at 6. Right side George. Porter with the steal. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Inside. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something. His production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, this is the problem Giannis presents. Stopping him inside is such a challenge.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, and all-time great breaking new ground. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
George, no good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Embiid. Hasn't made one yet.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
To the inside. There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And they double up Giannis. He gets that one. 6 points for Miles Turner.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The 76ers trailed by 10. Now here's Maxey. He has 7. Pass to Edgecombe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Lets it go from 11. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Driving inside. Somehow misses the two-handed jam.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Andre Drummond.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Giannis with it. Maxey covering. To the paint. Here's Portis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. The Bucks making a switch here. Bucks leading by 10. Takes it inside.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Nice shot by Portis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Kuzma. Here's McGowans. He's guarded by Grimes. Now here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Kuzma, left side. Over in the corner, Portis. Here's McGowan. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. Pass to Grimes. Maxey attacking. George with no one around. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Trent with the wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 15. 3 seconds left. And the layup by George. George has got 8 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a
Milwaukee 32.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Here's McGowan's. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. It's tipped. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Jackson. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's McGowan. And he banks in the layup. McGowan's has got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edgecombe lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Right side, Portis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, when Portis gets the ball down there, he goes to work. Bobby has a nice blend of touch and size.
Here's Grimes. Still without a basket. And the basket is good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
It's Portis, high post. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Edgecombe with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
That's a great two-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now here's Porter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Giannis, no good. The 76ers trailed by 14. Embiid the screen. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And Edgecombe likes being involved in the pick and roll. And sometimes it's pick your poison for the D trying to guard him. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here's Embiid. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now Edgecombe. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. Outside Porter. And they double up Giannis. Stolen by Gordon. And they're pushing it up. Here's Edgecombe. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look,
timeout.
If his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here is Porter. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on George.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo, overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
Now here's George. He's got 8. Here's Embiid. That ball's nice speed that time from George. 6 points for Joel Embiid. Outside Porter. There's the drive. And finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now, here is George. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Antetokounmpo. Shots good by Turner.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's George. He's got 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Milwaukee leading by 17. And it's Powell at the elbow. Banked in off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's McGowan's. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Maxey into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
To the paint. Intercepted. Now the 76ers on the break. And it's George finishing it off.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity.
With the drive. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside, Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Powell left side.
Philadelphia foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
2 shots.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And he's good on the second. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. George sets a screen. From deep, Maxey falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's McGowan. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Gets it off. And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Oubre outside. Fader on the way. That one goes in. Embiid got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
He's a former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Turner sometimes overwhelms defenders with his size, forcing them to foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. From deep, Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Giannis right side. He is hauled in by Paul George. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. And Turner throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is... Whoa!
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bucks leading by 6. Giannis charging into the lane.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The 76ers making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Bucks making a change here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oubre. Milwaukee with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside, Green. Screen by Giannis. Giannis throwing it down.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
From deep, George. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Portis the screen. Out to the right wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Portis the screen. Just 5 on the clock. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
More points for Portis. I like how they've involved him. I bet he likes it too.
Good on the triple. Maxey's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Right side, George. Pass to Drummond.
Milwaukee foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Grimes.
Substitution for your
Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here's George. 6 to shoot. And it's George finishing it off.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The 76ers trailed by 4. Maxey on the wing. He has 31. Sinks that one from the post. Maxey's got 33 points.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Portis. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Grimes for the lead. And the 3 ball is good. Grimes has got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers. Left side, Portis. It's Trent on the wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Lightning quick hands. Bombs away from Trent.
Outside, George. Pass to Grimes. Now here is George. Guarded by Jackson. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And stolen by Maxey. Here's Bona. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
32 seconds left to play in the third. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's McGowan's. He's got 8. And there it is for him. McGowan's has got 10 points in the game. He got it up. And no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. 76ers lead. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Turner. No one near him. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
A big man with a soft touch. When the mid-range opens up for Turner, he looks to exploit it.
Edgecombe, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Now Turner. Plenty of space. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Inside. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bucks. Turner with the steal.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you see how Turner's built out his game over time. Adding strength, improving his footwork at both ends. Can't say enough about his commitment to progress.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here he goes. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
On the wing, Porter. Left side, Antetokounmpo. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Turner's got 4 points this quarter. Edgecombe with it. Down low. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Embiid with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Edgecombe. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
6 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Turner. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, we've all watched Maxi's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
The Bucks call time. Some changes here for the Bucks. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. The 76ers again can't hit it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Pass to Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it. Milwaukee leading by 5 to the paint. Turner. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Grimes. Here's the screen. Over Green. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Your 76ers, EMT, give them a hand.
And here's Porter to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Giannis has got 34 points. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxi's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Giannis outside. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's Porter. Now, onto the Kumbo. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Maxey. The putback. Takes the three. Now Edgecombe. George! And again, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Turner. And that one is good.
Yeah, Miles Turner is just pouring them in. Playing fearless offense.
Maxey fires. Buries the deep ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, great touch off the pass.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Porter. .115 left here in the fourth quarter. Now onto the Kumbo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The 76ers running out of time. Now Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter looking it over. Oh, what a finish!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
The presence Giannis has on the floor is incredible. He's must-see TV.
They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Maxey leads it in off the window. On offense here, the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Green. At the line.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the 76ers. They trailed by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle. Here's Edgecombe. Yeah,
Yeah, that goes in. And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Teaching, I blow your budget.